Welcome to my project ideas. This is an ongoing series on SAP UI5 projects. And in this particular video, we'll learn how to convert a JSON file into Excel in SAP UI5. So, in everyday life of a UI5 developer, this is a use case where he needs to extract some data which is coming from the backend, and the data is in form of JSON. And that data has to be converted into the form of Excel sheet, and that can be downloaded later on. So basically, the developer should understand the JavaScript concept. Also, there will be requirement of IDE access. It can be Business Application Studio or it can be Web IDE. And also, basic knowledge of SAP UI5 is required. So before jumping into the actual coding part, we have also written an article for you. This article link will be shared in the description of the video. Here we have mentioned all the theoretical part. You can see here, like the libraries we are going to use, those libraries, how exactly they work, and also we written all the coding part that we are going to discuss right now. So you can just jump to the coding part, copy the code and paste it out, and the program will work exactly the same way that it will work for us right now. So let's jump into the coding. So I will just give a small demo. So I will just refresh in case the web id has died. Yeah, it's fine. I will click on the button export to Excel. You can see the export is completed. I can open the data and you see name, age, city. So it's a JSON data where the objects are having the name, age, and city. Fine, I will close it out. So if I jump to the coding part, the very first thing that we do is integrate an Excel sheet library. There are multiple libraries in the market. The most famous library is xlx.js. So if I open up this particular link, I will share this link also in the description of the video, but you can always Google it out and search xlx.js and it looks something like this. You see? So I will close it up now. So what you need to do is like add this particular script in the index file. So once you add this script here, or you can also download the file that I shared just now, and you put the entire file inside this particular any folder. You can create a JavaScript folder, JS folder, and put it there. Or you can just call the CDN the way I'm doing, adding a script. Both ways will work fine. And once you're done, then we'll create a basic view. So if you see the view, it has the title, a button. That's it, right? So we have title and a button. And a button has an event of press. It is called on export to Excel. Now we'll go to controller part. There is nothing in on in it, life cycle, and nothing in terms of definition. There is only single button and single function called on export to Excel. Inside that we have a JSON data. This JSON data can come from SAP OData. It can be defined as a simple JSON file within any of the structure, or it can be defined the way I have defined. So let's change the name here to Rudra, Sakib, Deepak. I am from city called Mughal Sarai. Sakib is from Dehradun and Deepak is from Kolkata. We are all from India. Fine, it is fine. So if you see, we have a basic JSON data. The next set is we are calling our XLSX. You see, XLSX is being called here. So in case you are importing the file from a local folder, if you have defined the file inside the folder, you have to define it here also so that you can access that particular file. Since we have written in the index itself, the entire file is global for the entire application. So this particular function XLSX can be triggered directly now. It can be used from any of the place inside this application. And within that we have something called utils, and there we create a book new. Like we create a blank book using this particular statement. And inside this book we add our sheet. So if you see an Excel file, you will see a file will be there, right? Inside that multiple sheets will be there. So we have named sheet 1. Let's call it my project ideas. This will be the name of the sheet now. So let me open up the old file so that I can showcase that data is changing. You see sheet 1 is there and the names are different and the city is different, right? So if I go back, my sheet is here different. Whatever data is there, I'm just passing using this particular line where I am again calling the global variable as xlsx utils and then passing my JSON using this function called JSON to sheet. And then once our data is created, worksheet is created, we'll add our worksheet inside the Excel file using this particular command called book append sheet. So workbook will be the our entire book. Worksheet is the data and this is sheet name. Fine. And once you're done, you just write this particular query to download the file. xlsx.write file and then pass your particular file and also the file name. So again, I will call it Rudra data. This will be the name of the file. So since it's noun, my name, so I'll just make it capital, right? So I have saved the file. I will refresh here so that the changes are reflected here also. And I will click on export to Excel. So you see Rudra data is trying to be downloaded. I will click open. I don't want to save actually. So let me just yeah, it opened up. So if you see, the sheet name is my project ideas. The file name is Rudra data and the data is the one that I have provided. So very easily we have extracted the data from JSON into Excel sheet. So same thing we can see in debugging mode. So I will just click on inspect element. I'll go to sources and I will search for a file, controller file, put a debugger here. And on debugging mode I can change this to you know Rudra 2. Save it here and click export to Excel. So now the debugging has triggered here. If you see JSON data is created, I will go to console and see what JSON is there. You see the data that is being defined there is also here. So it's a JSON, right? It has a array of objects and inside each object we have name, age and city. Then we create a workbook, right? So workbook is all empty, no sheet name, no sheets. Then we create a sheet here, right? The sheet has, if you see A1, A2, A3, A4, this is exactly matching the Excel sheet. A1, A2. So it is mapping using row and column. So it has mapped everything inside the worksheet like this. Fine. And then we append our data inside the workbook using this particular command. So if I go to workbook now, you see the sheet will be added here, right? Sheet name is also there, sheets is also there. And this particular line will extract my data. So again, the root data will open up. I will just open up, wait for the file to open up. Okay, the same name of the file is there, right? So I'll have to close the old file and try to open it up again. You see Rudra 2 is here. So in this way, you can perform this entire activity. Let me know in the comment section if you have any doubt. I hope this video was helpful to you. Thank you very much.